Hey folks, how you all doing? It's pretty late. It's like 11:30, and I'm walking around the old St. Vincent in San Carlos. I haven't done a night walk in this town yet. Not because I'm afraid, just because I haven't had a reason. I'm always home in time. And the only thing out and about on the streets are some puppies. It's pretty quiet, no trikes, so I'm gonna get stuck walking half of the way to where I'm going. Unless this is a trike. Is this a trike? No, this is a bike. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And there's 3 on the bike, so I can't even try and mooch my way on there with some coin. So it seems like when it rains it pours, and then when it suns it shines. So I had some setbacks earlier in the day that had me pretty discouraged about things financially. But then I just, as I was leaving the house to get ready to go see some expat friends, meet their families and that. My woman's asleep, so we have early immunizations tomorrow for the baby. But I got 4 different job offers for pretty decent resort gigs in the immediate area, so I'd be able to check those out when I go for immigration. 2 of them in Bacalar. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And the one's like, oh, we'll get you your visa for working permit. I was like, oh, shit, that's half the battle right there. So and it's an American company that's based over here, so I guess they're just looking for someone with my credentials, because beyond, my time in working for myself and decorating myself as captain, I have a lot of other skill sets, a pretty decent background education-wise and things like that. So, yeah, I'll take a job. At least, I can get the women working at the restaurant here. I mean, nobody really wants me to be handing them beers anyways, right? I'll teach them how to make the good burgers and the good stuff, and come home on weekends, I guess. Bacalar is only about a 3-hour drive away, so based on the salary they're offering, if it was a legit thing and it happens, I'll have more than enough to... oh, here comes some trikes. I might want to try and catch one. Let's see if I can. Do you have someone? Hey, friend. You taking passenger? No? Okay. Oh well, I tried. So anyways, when I get to the main road here, I'll be okay. But no, I just pick up a car then and travel back and forth. Or perhaps fund some local guy to do it, some Filipino person who has a car. So I don't have to worry about the whole liability of driving here. But no, so it's Sunday night, like I said, 11:30 at night, pretty late. So it'll be one of those things to see how the week shapes up. I mean, unfortunately on the home front, 2 or 3 things I had listed as selling and I thought were sold today, which is Saturday in Canada, the people backed out. So one was the RV, which would have been really nice, because that would have solved all of my financial woes over here. Pay the rent for the rest of my stay in one chunk. Buy a bunch of furniture, set up the bar. I'd still have a couple K left over, but alas, that's not gonna happen. So I guess it's just great that the job thing might be a possibility. But I don't think I'm gonna find a trike here. I'm on the main highway, and there are 0 cars. Ooh, that's a bad sign. That's fine, I'll walk it, but by the time I get there, they'll probably all be wanting to leave. But if I'm walking it, it's probably gonna take me about 20 minutes. But that's fine, I got you folks, right? So we'll just chat it up while I'm walking and talking. Remote jobs too, I got 2 of them that say they're legit and they don't ask me for money, so that gives me some optimism on that front too. Because it's 3 or 4 hours a day, virtual assisting. Do that in my spare time, no problem. Especially because they're Canadian companies, so they're gonna want me on the overnight here, which is when normally I wouldn't be working the bar anyways, right? So kind of the way the situation works, I could be pulling the candle at both ends, at least for a month or 2, just to catch my breath and get caught up. Because yeah, it's been it was a bit of a stressful week. I was a little concerned on how things were gonna go. And of course, I am cash heavy. That gives me money to get the show done. I was gonna contact one of my favorite little artists, Shane. She's fantastic. She did start doing that price ripping, going higher and higher on stuff, but now that school started, she's probably pretty desperate for cash where I could probably get it where... Oh, hey. Oh, he's got a passenger. Where I could probably get it where I bring her back on site just to do a few things. One of them I'm going to definitely do if I do open a bar here is I'm going to redo the logo. The old captain cutting the fish there. I did the one for the sushi at the other bar in Gensan, which I always used on my sushi menus, so I didn't pay to get any new logos made. But here I think I'm going to want to do the old captain logo, but with a burger, which means some tinkering, some redrawing. It's not going to be that bad because, you know, most of the logo's already there. Probably could even get AI to do it, but I like to try and support local artists. And I want to bring some of the old ones back online because I haven't used them in almost a year. So it's, you know, but if I'm all of a sudden cash heavy because of a resort job, then I'll get the show done by New Year's then for sure. So that's another positive step of development. But yeah, no, yeah, it's that my friends just don't want to make sure that they pass by me. I'm walking to them, and then by the time I get there, they're already home. Yeah, everyone's leaving the downtown core now. As you can see in the background, there's a few vehicles, but not much. One of the other things too is there's a nice hospital with a 24-hour pharmacy, like right here, and I've been 6 minutes from home on foot, so also pretty useful. Like I don't want to leave my house. I mean, if the resort job actually pulls on and the remote work job pulls on and that, then I guess I could probably postpone the bar opening in a rush. Wait a month or two, so maybe I don't do it at my house. Maybe I go and I rent a spot in the downtown core. Who knows? If I get an expat partner, then that also changes it too, because then I come in with a bigger budget and things, and someone else to babysit when I leave for Easter. I did my first email into the family unit tonight to just kind of say, hey, I'm almost out of money. You guys have a bunch of my money. I would like some of my money. Please send it to me. Now, whether they do or not, I don't know. But this was the first time I asked, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, I had things lined up for sale, but that was just with one kid, one family member. Is he empty? Yeah, got me a ride. All right, folks, like, follow, and subscribe. I'll chat with you all later.